We're getting some more breaking news now on the broadcast, and this is going further as far as this probe is concerned. Now we are getting you a Delhi police angle where we are learning that the Delhi police have taken all the CCTV data from the devices of the nearby and front of the market complex, and that is right now in the possession of the Delhi police. And according to sources, the police have also seen the movement of 2 suspects near the spot of the blast, although the police are still verifying whether they have any role to play in this blast or not. My colleague Yash is with us on the broadcast for more inputs on this angle of this probe. Yash, while we talk about these 2 possible suspects who were seen around that area of the blast, why at all has this been put forth as far as the investigation is concerned, if at all the police have still not managed to ascertain their, antecedents, so to speak?
Well, Griha, these all information we are getting right now is source based, and in fact we have managed to access that CCTV footage also. And like you mentioned, the Delhi police has actually taken CCTV from the nearby areas as well, and now that those CCTV footages will be scanned thoroughly. In fact, what we have found as of now via sources is that 2 suspects have been actually being looked at, but as of now there is no clarity of their involvement in this very matter. So, Griha, all these things are part of the SOP where the DVRs of the CCTV cameras are being collected, and in fact have been already collected, and now the footages from the last 24 hours and perhaps more further down the lane, they will be actually checked and scanned to actually look at any suspicion or any suspected person in this very matter.
Right, and also now that there are these preliminary parts of the probe really, coming out before us, where do you think this is going from here on? Because there is a lot of pressure, like you were mentioning, on not just the Delhi police, but also the various other probe agencies that are looking at this particular case. We were just breaking for our viewers on how we have in fact ascertained that there was no high intensity device that was used in this particular case. It was not even remote controlled. There was no mention of an ammonium nitrate that was being used, and that is in fact making the role of the police even more difficult, and also the probe agencies for that matter, because this white substance that you were talking about, Yash, this is what we are getting to know about what really that white substance really was, and we are talking about how this was just hydrogen peroxide and not ammonium nitrate. How long do you think the FSL teams will take to really ascertain the exact cause of this damage that has happened after this blast?
Well, Griha, it might take some time, because what happens is now I can tell you that the evidence from the ground have been actually collected by the FSL team, and not just the FSL team but also the NSG commandos who were present over here. Those that particular NSG team also took all the evidences with them, and now most of the evidences have been actually collected from the ground. And in fact we will get to know in some time, or perhaps in coming hours, exactly what material was found. But one thing we can tell you is that that very white substance which was actually in question was collected from here, and now like Arunima is also pointing out that that substance was not ammonia, but definitely what we are learning from the police sources is one thing, that some wires have been actually being collected from this very area. Now the police has not talked about the uses of the wire, or they haven't said anything about whether that particular wire was actually used in that very explosive or in that very blast. So this still remains to be a matter of investigation, and perhaps an official word is very much awaited in this very case, because the kind of coordinated effort we are seeing right now on the ground points to only one thing, that something serious has happened, and in fact its repercussion could be actually seen in the coming days as well.
Right, Yash, thank you so much. Keep an eye on this big story that we continue to track out of the Rohini area of Delhi. More reactions continue to pour in. Let's take a look.
आज सुबह प्रशांत विहार पुलिस स्टेशन जो रोहिणी डिस्ट्रिक्ट में है, उनको सूचना मिली थी कि सीआरपीएफ स्कूल के पास धमाके की आवाज आई है। तुरंत पुलिस टीम्स मौके पे पहुंची तो देखा कि कुछ वहां दुर्गंध भी थी, और स्कूल के प्रेमाइसेस में भी और आसपास के कुछ दुकानों में भी शीशे टूटे हुए थे। किसी व्यक्ति को किसी प्रकार की चोट नहीं आई है। पुलिस के सीनियर ऑफिसर्स स्पॉट पे तुरंत पहुंच गए थे। क्राइम टीम, फॉरेंसिक साइंस एक्सपर्ट्स, स्पेशल सेल, सभी लोग इन्वॉल्व हैं, सभी मौके पे हैं। इस बारे में इन्वेस्टिगेशन की जा रही है, धमाके के कारणों की जांच और कैसे ये हुआ। कोई कंक्लूसिव स्टेटमेंट देना ठीक नहीं होगा, क्योंकि अभी जांच जारी है।
यहाँ पे जब सुनते हैं या दो खबर आती है समझ में, या तो कोई सिलेंडर फटा है या कोई क्या कहते हैं बिल्डिंग गिरी है, ऐसा लगा। क्योंकि ट्रांसफार्मर भी फटते तो इतनी तेज़ आवाज़ कभी नहीं आती। जब फटा देखा तो यहाँ पे पूरा धुएं का गुब्बार था, पूरा धुआं का। जो सामने दुकानें हैं उनके ऊपर के शीशे भी टूटे हुए हैं, उनके नाम भी हिले हुए हैं, और अभी भी देखो नीचे शीशे का आपको पार्टिकल्स मिल जाएंगे। पुलिस आ गई, ये नहीं कहूँगा कि पुलिस आ गई थी विदिन 5 मिनट, क्योंकि ये आवाज़ यहाँ पे क्राइम ब्रांच है बिल्कुल आगे जाके, तो क्राइम ब्रांच तक आई है और तभी सब सुन के आओ। यहाँ पे पुलिस की चौकी भी है, तो ये बहुत अच्छी बात है कि किसी को कुछ हुआ नहीं यहाँ पे।